Morning, amigos. Dr. Doug here. Oh, yeah. Laughing about this article I found. Medical News Today. Well, they are thorough, except, of course, they don't have my perspective. What is heartburn? No. What's the article here? Is there a link between heartburn and gas? Yes, there is a link. They think they understand the link, but they really don't. It's a very thorough article, Medical News Today, man. What is heartburn? What does it feel like? What is gas? Of course, it's bacteria operating on food. Why heartburn and gas may occur at the same time because you eat the wrong food. Of course, mainly it's about eating the wrong food. And then there's certain foods, beans and stuff. Yeah, when I eat beans, I get a little bit of gas. It's because it's difficult to digest, right? Alcoholic drinks, drugs can cause gas and heartburn, and treatment of home remedies, and all the H2 blockers and antacids and blah, blah, blah. Prevention: eat slowly, eat smaller meals more frequently throughout the day. Eat small meals frequently throughout the day. Oh my God, it's the worst possible advice, right? Anyway, so here's my take on heartburn and reflux disease, as they call it. I don't know. It's heartburn and gas. They're both food stagnation. Food that is stagnated in your system, it's not moving and it's not being processed properly. How did that happen? It's because we eat without hunger. Or sometimes I'll get heartburn when I eat a rich meal at night and then go to bed. And my body's really not up to processing heavy food late at night sometimes. Not often, but it has happened. And you know what I do? I sit up and I drink some cold water. And that cools that stomach fire, because that's what it is, stomach fire. It cools it, and then go back to sleep. But people eat without hunger and cause that stomach fire because food stagnates and causes heat. So as it causes heat, that rises up into the stomach and causes more fire. And then they eat food to push that heat down, because food is very yin, push that yang down, and they feel like, oh, that's hunger. But it's not hunger. It's burning stomach. That's not hunger. So, yeah, lack of hunger causes most heartburn and chronic heartburn conditions. Gas is your body trying to process food and having a hard time in your gut, mainly because you weren't hungry. It can also be caused by drugs and certain foods and what have you, but it's eating too much food, going past your comfort level, that will cause gas. So people who are obese have a lot of gas. The more food you have inside, the more of that impacted fecal matter that you're carrying around, the more likely you are to have gas, flatulence, and the more likely it is to stink, because that stink says that you have damp heat. Damp heat, yeah. That causes disease. So if you have stinky farts, you better attend to it. It's a signal from your body to back off food. I used to weigh a bit more, 40, 50 pounds more. It's a long time ago, early 90s, before I discovered the role of hunger. And I was searching around for a way to help my patients lose weight. So I went to Jenny Craig, thinking maybe this is the answer, right? And I sat there and interviewed the head of the operation as a doctor, right? And trying to make an impression. And I let this fart. It was silent, but deadly. Oh my God. Stunk so bad. Filled the whole office room, that little room, with stink. I was so embarrassed. And what kind of an impression did I make? I never went back. But I used to have stinky farts. Now, occasionally I'll have flatulence, but it doesn't stink anymore. That stink's long gone. Once I discovered the role of hunger, and trusted my body, backed off of food, and worked on the worrying, and worked on the worrying mainly. So my gas never stinks. I'll have it occasionally, but it's always very mild. So there you go. If your farts are stinky, you better do something about it. And if you have a burning stomach, you better do something about that too. Don't let that continue. Well, that's all for today. And if you're ever in an elevator and you let one, make sure to stare at somebody else. Adios, amigos. Have a great day. Hello, amigos. Please subscribe to my show and share it with your friends. Also, click that little bell so that you will receive notice every time I post a new episode.